Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Breath of Fire 4. So, sometime later, of course I didn't get either the weapon or armor to drop. That's okay. So there's that. So sorry I can't show that off for you. There's another item coming up just here in a few minutes, actually. Oh, watch it drop now. That'd be great. I would actually like that a lot. If that were to happen. There's another item that I actually do want to get. That's coming up. And I don't feel it's as rare of a drop as the armor drops, but it is. It still doesn't show up easily. But it's really, really good to get right now. You just have to trust me on that. I'll try to get it. But for now, yeah, nothing. Okay. We'll continue through with this dream sequence. That's exactly what it is. It's a dream sequence. Head up through here. Wait a minute. Or, nothing there. Somebody's coming. What then is the status of the sacrifice? It continues to grow, Lord Yuna. Excellent. I am greatly pleased. Blast. They'll see us. If we walk behind the curtain slowly enough, we should be able to get to the other side without being seen. Which is right here. And just walk. And that's the end. It's just dream. And it's just the only things there to get are the armor drops, because if you get them, you'll be getting them. They're pretty ahead of what you have now. So it's useful, obviously not necessary. If it was necessary, I would get them, but it's not necessary. It's nice to have. Yes, you were in it. So was Ryu. Dream where we all went to rescue Alina? You mean, you had the same dream? Ashred says that was Ryu's dream. What do you mean, Urshan? Urshan says it was a dream of a possible future, one seen through the dragon's eye, a glimpse of what may be. You mean, wait a second. You mean, if we take him with us, he could take us to the place we saw in the dream? He could take us to Alina? Apparently so. What's up? Why is everybody staring at me? Like, that's what Ryu has to be wondering. Call it Nomen, call it a vision, call it whatever you want to. I want to believe it's real. Up until now, we haven't had much to go on. Somehow, I feel closer to my sister. Like we're finally on the right track. And it's all thanks to Ryu, isn't it? Urshan says that she will go where Ryu goes. Well then, let's get moving. We can't use the sand flyer, so we'll have to go on foot. We'll follow the coastline, head north. And so we shall. Let's see, we can get to there. Oh, over there. I always go the wrong way. Could go fishing. Tempting. I've had just a few comments on the Breath of Fire 4 video with fishing. I'm recording this very shortly after that went up, so hopefully there'll be more comments on the fishing. I really enjoyed the fishing in Breath of Fire 4. Okay, now here's something interesting. Let me do it in the next battle. We now have 4 party members, but only 3 can participate in battle. Let me get into a battle real quick, even though we already have the item for me. So, what you can do is you can change whoever is in battle by whoever is going. So if you want Urshren to go first, you just choose Urshren, and then let's say I want a Nina, and then I want Craig. You can mix and match who's fighting, what ability they're using, all during battle. This is really useful, because let's say you want a heavier hitter, like Urshren, but you don't want to use up Nina's AP, for example, because she's a really good caster. You want to save AP for when somebody's hurt. You can do that. Let me get through this battle. $16 EXP. Now, everybody that's in the party gets equal EXP? I'm a little rusty on that. We'll have to see. But as you saw, they do get some EXP. Like Urshren got some EXP. Alright. Next, we are going to be heading to Kurok. Where there is an enemy that I will be fighting, hopefully not a lot of, but a lot of if I have to get an item. I'll tell you which enemy once we see it. And you can also fight him out here as well, I think. Here's a new enemy. This is a Flugoo. And there is a red cap. The red cap gives you a new ability called Command. What Command does, it takes up that character's turn, but anybody that's berserked or not, confused or whatever, you will command them to attack an enemy. It can be very useful. You can get let me go over this as well. You can get a lot of experience if you blind the Flugoo and then kill it. You can get a lot of EXP that way. Ah, I missed the blind. Thanks, Cray. Giant growth! Yeah, and then hits everybody. A little bit of a nasty enemy. Nothing you can't deal with, but you're going to be seeing them quite a bit in this area. Weaken! Defense minus 20%. There you go, blind. And you'll see we'll get a bunch of experience. Giant growth! That's fine, I can do this. Guard, rest. I don't think it'll use command because it doesn't have anybody to command the red cap, so Like, it doesn't have somebody that's not paying attention. Rest again. There we go. Ryu's good to go, and escape. Yeah, the red cap likes to do that, likes to escape. 136 experience. That's quite a bit of experience. You get, because we didn't kill the red cap, so you gotta know, and we know blue goos give like a handful. So most of that came from the flugu. It gives you like around 120, I want to say, if you blind it. Because blue goose give like a handful, and then the 120 would be left from the flugu. Now, that's normally not how much you would get. It's just, for some reason, you get a bunch more experience if you blind it. So, and then kill it. Why? I don't know, but there you go. If you want to really get a bunch of levels, you can do that. Well, not a bunch of levels, but if you just want to get more EXP, you can do that. It'll help you. It'll help you if you're grinding out some levels. Again, I'm probably a little under-leveled, but that's okay. Immediately get jumped. All right. Not the enemies I'm looking for. See if we can get rid of the red cap. Good, no poison. Also, this is important to note. You may have been noticing that Urshren, when the battle goes longer than one round, it says 7 AP. Characters in the back restore AP per turn. I don't remember how much, but they do. Urshren's restoring 7 just because Urshren has 7. I'm pretty sure that everybody does that. It's not just an Urshren thing. Hi, this is Rolf. The world is full of fools and dullards. Few are they who seek to master the art of magic. Do you not agree? Yeah, sure. That's not an answer I had expected. You're not simply saying that because you think it's what I want to hear, are you? No matter. I'm Rolf, a disciple of the mystic arts. If you would learn what I have to teach, first learn how to use haste. Okay, who will study under this master? Welcome to the master system. This is brought over from Breath of Fire 3. It's back. What I really like is, though, you can see the master on the left. The will that it says haste, you get that as long as you're the trainer, I want to say. As long as you're under the master, you'll get that. So you'll get the haste spell. You'll also get +1 AP per level and +1 magic per level, but you lose 1 attack power per level. Now I'm gonna have Nina trained under Wolf. Why? Because it gives her +1 AP and +1 magic, and that's what she does the most of anyway. If you want Ryu to train under Wolf and become more of a spellcaster, you can. Just know that you're going to have to that his attack won't be as high. And you really got to be sure if you want to do that to me. You got to be sure that you want to focus Ryu more towards magic. And then give him some skills to help him with that. Me, I'm just going to have Nina. If her attack goes down by 1, that's fine. She doesn't hit that hard anyway. It's about her spells. Those who've learned my spell of haste can move faster than others in battle. Know this, the art of magic takes hard work and perseverance to learn, and such learning is often done through battle. Once you've been able to make a combo attack with more than 5 hits, return here and I'll teach you more. Farewell. Oh, it's you. How goes it? You learn more of the way of magic? What do you want? Further knowledge. Oh, have I not? Okay. Because you can actually do that before you get here. You don't have to do it as you're, I don't think so. I think you could do it beforehand. Did I not do a combo of 5 or more hits? That's what I did when Ryu was in his dragon form. Oh well. Anyway, it's not too hard to do right now. If you want to go ahead and learn the next one. Use a combination of... The problem is the enemy has to live through it. You can use a combination of Rock Blast, Ryu meditating into Aura and using that fire spell, and Sever. Better to try on like a boss because the enemy will live long enough to do that. Alright, let's just keep going for now. Over here there is a Deep Diver, which is a lure. Not what I'm looking for. Nah, scary. Done. Alright, so I haven't seen the enemy I want to yet. Pretty sure it's here. It's here on the world map just outside of here. It's one of those. Oh, here we go. Go ahead and guard now. Because they like to get distracted, the red cap likes to use command now. That way the caps actually do something. Ah! Didn't learn. Now the caps will hit Prey. Yes, sir! Same thing they said in Breath of Fire 3. Thanks, Urshan. Sometimes that happens to Covering Fire. And they'll do some damage. Help you out. I don't think that's an Urshan only thing. Sorry, I'm a little rusty on the specifics. Rest. Use Protect. I'm just trying to stop for time until I want Nina to learn Command. It's very useful for her. No, use Command. It's very useful for her because she's really fast in battle, so she can send out the command before people go. Speed. Now it's not going to use it. Ugh. I'll try to learn command at some point because I can actually put it to use. One more try because then Cray will kill the red cap. Nope. Alright, bye. And that's this fight. Especially with Covering Fire. Thanks, Urshan. Berries and a waistcloth. Down here. And this area is super short, by the way. That's the end of it. I'm not finding it here. I thought it was. Maybe it's on the map. I'm not finding them here. 2 eye drops. Alright, let's go on to the world map. The next destination is... Wait for it to pop up. The dam. Right here. That's next. First, I'm gonna see if I'm right, maybe. Fight out here a little bit. And, wow, I burned a lot of time this episode. I'm sorry. But I got to go over a little... Ah, yes, you. These are the enemies we want. We want these bandits. The reason is because they can drop a weapon for Ryu. They also know Sever, by the way. I really like the master system in this game in Breath of Fire. In Breath of Fire 4, I think it's good, just like Breath of Fire 3. I like those switching out your party members in battle, and just how effortlessly you can do it. Wild shot, Esrin. 2 power, 3 defense, 1 agility, 1 wisdom, 28 HP. Money and healing herbs. I didn't get the item I wanted. They could drop, what you're looking for, just so you know, is they could drop an item, or they could drop a weapon, excuse me, called a moon sword. It's actually a good weapon for Ryu. I do suggest getting it. Again, you don't have to, but I say it's worth taking the time for. I really do, because we can't buy a moon sword, wow, for a while. This would actually be a good place to get the combo. Though most of the enemies will die. Because the combo is how many you hit. I shouldn't have guarded with Cray. I don't want Cray to learn command. I want Nina to learn command. Oh, I can always use an arm, I guess. Oh, she learned it. Awesome. Why do I care about command, you may be asking? Well, I can make use of it later. You'll see. Oh, they're all gonna hit Ryu now. Wait, you're hurting the Aura Dragon. That cap is guarding. Alright, here we go. We're gonna have Cray Rock Blast. And then we're going to use Hawa. And if it's not dead, which it probably is dead, we'll use Scepter. So here we go. After they go anyway, because Cray's slow. There we go. So as you can see, 6 hits. Oh good, still a lot left. Eruption. That's what it turns into with the fire. Now they're dead. 10 hits. Not bad. Great! Yeah, you get like different, it'll say different things like you were playing, you know, Killer Instinct, or I think the newer Street Fighters say that too, right? That's Mortal Kombat as well. You know, fighters. You know, fighters where they say, you know, great! Awesome! My favorite, Ultra Combo! Anyway. Well, I played a lot of Killer Instinct as a kid. Was never good at it. Let me make that clear. Oh yeah, we have another waistcloth now. More defense for Ryu. Anyway, now that we have the combo, you can go back to and learn something. And then he'll have a new test for us. And be like, get this many. I guess I should show that off. And I'll try to get a moon sword because I really would like to get one. Just because you'll use it for a while. because the next shop doesn't have a moon sword. The moon sword's stronger than that. Than the next weapon we get. Let's see. I'm trying to think when we would get the moon sword. I don't even think we get it in the shop after that, but I don't remember if it's stronger or weaker than the sword we get there. Trying to remember. I just remember using the moon sword for a good bit. For your levels up. 51 HP, 9 AP, 1 CP, 5 power, 3 defense, 5 agility, 5 wisdom. Level 10's a really big level. You get a big boost in stats. Nita got a big boost in stats too when she hit level 10. I think that was off screen. Oh, we got this again. Now we can just get through this fight. Slowly get rid of them all. If you have an attack all that does enough damage, you can get through this fight pretty fast. I'm gonna feel really silly if I'm remembering this wrong, but I am almost positive the bandits here can drop a moon sword for you to use. For Ryu to use, specifically. So I got a few minutes left. Stick with me. See if I get it. It'll be fun. We can also pick up random items like Croctier. I said, with my luck, I'll end up not getting one, but it would be really cool if I got one, just to show off having one. Sever, because that actually hurts. Now I have to heal it. And the best thing about this is it's not really super hard to heal afterwards. You don't have to go to an inn or anything. You just rest. Make sure nobody gets completely knocked out, and you can just leave the area and come back. You know, find another random spot. Not only get more items, plus you get quite a bit of cash and EXP as well. So like now, I can just leave. Go back to the next place, set up camp and heal. You know, that's what's great about that. It's not like you're in the middle of a dungeon trying to do this. And that's gonna do it for this episode. If I don't get a moon sword, I said I do hope I get one because it would be really neat to have one. If I don't get one, I'll look up the stats for you and tell you what they are. That way you can get a grasp on just how much stronger they are. Anyway, oh, one last thing. I can do this. Show you the skill. So yeah, you only find them on the world map, it looks like. You don't find them here. World map in between the dam and place. Okay. Oh, it's you. How goes it? Have you learned more of the way of magic? I see. That is most interesting. You're even better than I'd hoped for. Very well. I will teach you Eddie. Who wants to learn Eddie? Okay. Eddie is level 1 wind magic. If you just let it set, it will tell you who it is. Now, you can either copy it to the skill scroll, or you can give it to somebody. Now, the skill scroll you'll have to use, I think you use an Aurum later and grab it. Cray doesn't have a lot of AP, and he's not very good with magic. Esherin is terrible with magic. Nina already has a level 1 wind spell. She has Sivir. So, I end up giving Eddie to Ryu. What do you want? Never mind. If you wish to further your knowledge, you must be able to form a combo with more than 10 hits. Teach me. I see. That is most interesting. You're even better than I had hoped for. Very well. I will teach you Plateau. Plateau is level 2 earth magic that hits 1 target. Now, this is very interesting. I think Cray learns that naturally. Yeah, kind of like Sivir is to Eddie. It's similar. So I'm going to give this one to Nina. That way she has a variety of magic she can use. And then if I end up needing to give it to somebody else, I can always use an Aurum or something. So that's there you go. If you wish to further your knowledge, you must be able to form a combo with more than 15 hits. Should be more than capable of doing so. Probably not right now. And not for lack of trying, it's just that the enemies aren't strong enough to take hits. To take the hits you need to do that. The enemies die off before you can completely finish a combo. Yes, sir. But 10, as you can see, you have a chance of doing it. If you can't get the 10 right now, that's okay. Combos will be easier later when you have access to more stuff. But, you know, by all means, feel free to try right now. Cray and Ryu will be the way to go on that. Just because Cray's magic probably won't kill. And the only one you have that can chain into that right now is Ryu's fire. Unless I used, like, Nina's burn. I guess I could have done that, but they were dead anyway. So there's that. Thank you very much for watching. Not the most eventful or, you know, making progress episode, but I hope you had a lot of fun with it and saw, you could see our first master, you got to see combo, a higher combo, how to get that. I told you about the weapon that I'm going to sit here and try to get, which will hopefully not take too much time because I'd love to record some more Breath of Fire today. That'd be great. Instead of just this one episode. We'll see how that goes. So, until the next episode, I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.